So it's Tuesday, March 14th, 2023. This is the current view outside my window. Shane is up on the roof shoveling the roof for the second time this storm. This is Winter Storm Sage that has been pummeling us since about, I don't know, maybe close to 24 hours ago. We've been without power since 8 o'clock this morning. Shane shoveled the roof at 7 o'clock this morning, and I can't see out the window anymore. So I'm just getting some footage of this historic storm. It's heavy, wet, crappy snow. So this is where we're at. It's about, actually, I don't even know what time it is. Let's see. What's it say here? It's 4:21, like I said, on Tuesday afternoon. And we are still getting buried by snow. You can hear all that. That's Shane on the roof, like I said, for the second time. This is the view outside our door. He's trying to get as much of this snow as possible off our roof. It's supposed to get windy. It hasn't really gotten too windy yet. It's hard to tell because our gauges are kind of frozen, so nothing's really working. The temperature right now is 33, and our pressure, it doesn't measure in millibars, it measures in inches, so I'm not sure what it translates to. But as of the start of the storm yesterday, we were at 29.9 inches, and now we're at 29.34. So like I said, I don't know as far as millibars what that translates to, but I know they said this storm was going to bomb out. So I don't know if we're technically in that or not yet, but just wanted to show that. So that's where we're at right now. This is our, well, you really can't see it, but there is a makeshift fridge under all this snow. Under here, that's some food. We figure at least our refrigerator, we can use that. We actually grilled some chicken wings earlier because we can use the charcoal. We didn't want to lose the chicken wings. And this is our other makeshift kind of fridge. Sorry, I've kind of got an umbrella. Trying to keep this camera dry. Hopefully this doesn't collapse. But Shane dug this all out. So we've got more refrigerator space here. And take a quick walk out front. You can see it's still dumping. And these are how high the snowbanks are. I'm just over 5 feet tall, which I know it's not very tall, but you can see that's the bankings that Shane just shoveled off the roof. We've been keeping this shoveled all day. Oh, little birds can get to their seeds. So we've been trying to keep this spot clear for them so they can have a little spot. But you can see it's basically like a little cave in here. Like, it's very deep. I don't know if you can see that. I have a little bluebird house right there. It looks like a Q-tip. But we've been hearing branches breaking all day. You can see up on our roof. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit so you can see. Like I said, sorry, I'm trying to keep an umbrella. You can see how deep that snow is on our roof. So that's the reason why Shane's been up there twice today, to kind of keep that at bay. But we'll go check out the backyard. So heading now to the backyard. Our mountain of snow. That is my clothesline. Car is buried. I don't know how good you can see that, but 24 hours or so. We've been trying to keep this open so little Miss Jovi has somewhere to go to do her business. So my garden, this is a 4-foot fence that we have around the garden, and there's 4 feet of snow in the garden. My tomato trellis is covered. Some of this is stuff we've shoveled out of here, but this side of the garden, that's just what's accumulated. It's like a maze of tunnels. We've had to keep the greenhouse cleaned off so that doesn't collapse. I know there's someone up in, I think it's Greenfield, has a similar greenhouse to ours, and it collapsed a few weeks ago, not today or anything, but Shane's brother had seen it a few weeks ago, and it was totally destroyed. So we can't have that happen. So we've been cleaning it off. And you could tell earlier in the day that even though the sun wasn't out, you could tell it was still working because the snow was kind of starting to melt off of it. But I mean, it's snowing so heavy, we're probably getting like 2 to 3 inches an hour, if not more. So we've had to keep this as cleared off as we can. You can see all those trees back there. That one finally broke. That one's been bent for a while, and it finally snapped. And I know you can't see it, but over on the track where we walk out to the woods, Shane said earlier it's just littered with limbs from that big pine tree. I can feel the wind is starting to pick up now. It's blowing this umbrella around. Like I said, I'm trying to keep this camera as dry as I can, but I know it's next to impossible. This is what's going to clear us out of this yard at some point. Oh, there's an awful lot of snow, so I'm going to see if I can get some measurements here. This part of the driveway had been plowed. The last storm we got. So this was down to the pavement. You can see his brother shed all that snow that's on top of it. It's just crazy, and it's, like I said, it's still snowing like crazy. So I do have my tape measure. Let me see if I can get it out without... All right, this could be difficult. Please hold. All right, so I just got the tape measure in, and we're looking at a solid 27 inches. Yep, I'm down to the ground right there. So that's 27. Over here, let's see what we get here. This is 29, 30 inches. Let's walk down the driveway and see what else we get. Again, sorry for the camera all over the place. Trying to keep this umbrella. I don't know how I'm going to walk through this. This is like literally up to my waist. But let's go see if we can make it out a little ways and get maybe some more measurements. Oh boy. Like, this is really like up to my hips. Let's see if we can get a measurement through here. So this, that's 27, 28. Oops, I didn't want to retract that. All right, let's walk a little further out. Ooh. And I just fell in the snow and my feet are stuck. Oh. Wow. Shane walked out here earlier. These are his tracks from a couple hours ago. He was trying to clear the snow off our fiber lines that were going to the house. We don't have power, obviously, but just trying to keep the lines clear for when power does come back. So let's see what we have here. see if I can do this without messing anything up. So this another, oh, yeah, that's like 27, 28. Keep going. I'm gonna see if I can make it out to the road. I don't know if that's possible, but I'll give it a try, I guess. This umbrella's messing me up.
The aftermath of Winter Storm Sage. No power still. Shoveled the roofs like I think 2 times yesterday, both of them. I think we got close to 40 inches. There's a Doberman in a pathway, can't even turn around. He's got to back out. Oh, he made it. A makeshift refrigerator. One of them. We have another one. Pathway to the woodshed. Last footage before I fire up the truck.
Sure, and I took a couple pictures.
Seeing it's kind of like a historic storm here.
Yeah. Get that shovel sticking in.
There's a shovel right there. Probably about 2/3 of it swallowed up in the snow. And that's true. There it is. We lost our milk somewhere in the shuffle last night in the snow.
You what?
Lost our milk, yeah. Stuffed it in a bank in it somewhere, it's gone.
Yeah.
Had black coffee this morning, didn't taste too good.
Yeah.
Let's head down this tunnel. This is what we got to deal with. You see the pine tree over there, the side of it's like stripped. The trees have been taking a hammering. The roof on the shed says it all right there. We got a fussy Doberman.
What's Joby think of all this?
Oh, she doesn't know. I think she probably thinks this is probably the norm. Ever since she got here, there's been snow. She came from Mattapoisett, Mass, where there's basically nothing. It's like springtime. They probably got rain yesterday. Probably ended as a little bit of snow. I know. It probably will be when this melts. Yeah, it looks like it. They said maybe rain on Saturday. Yeah, I hope that's it. This is crazy. This is nuts. Heading through another tunnel. Yeah, there it is, the sun. Holy cow.
Yeah, look at
What did it snow for, like frickin' 36 hours?
I don't know, but it wouldn't fucking stop.
Now it's about 29. The wind is chilly. Whew. Nor'easter is finally passing out to sea. It's dragging down all that cold air like it usually does. We go down another tunnel. 69 satellite there somewhere. These are actually cars. Here's another car. And there's the 74 Power Wagon that has gotten the job done, knock on wood, for many of years. But I don't think it's seen this much snow in a storm. So we'll see what happens. This is crazy. It's nuts.
Mud all over your car down, your tires and stuff.
Yeah. Oh. Man. The greenhouse, we had to keep it shoveled. I had to get up at like, not last night, but the night before at like 2 in the morning to keep this thing cleaned off, because it would have most definitely have collapsed. We had to keep it shoveled out all day yesterday. Cleaned it off every couple of hours. It was pretty bad. Could have lost it. Boy, it is cold. But you can see, pretty nice in here. Pretty nice in the greenhouse. Pretty nice in the greenhouse. I don't know if it's, well, doesn't feel that warm, but there ain't no wind. Oh, man. So, gonna have to get the truck going now. Shovel it out. We got it facing the right direction. There's the road. The snow is definitely settled. I got 35 inches yesterday. And we gotta see, I'm getting right now around 31. But I got 35 yesterday. This is settled because the driveway's not frozen. It's all dirt and it's been eating the snow from down below. .29 there. But you get different measurements here and there. But like I said, I had 35 yesterday, around 4:30 or so. We got a few more inches overnight. But the snow's really been settling because the ground's not frozen here anymore. It's actually, the driveway's been mud. So it's going to be interesting plowing. I'll be taking this little by little. And hopefully I'll get to the road. Anyways. Happy Wednesday.